guys, welcome back to Expose. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Time for another comments video. Bianca, I think that situation with the Tesla, she demanded it, when John advised her not to, is how she is with everything. She just demands it or she throws a fit. If I don't know about cars and my husband does, I would listen to him. But she never listens to advice, feedback or criticism unless it's her mum and dad, eye roll. Isn't that the truth though? You can't tell her anything. She knows everything, but she knows nothing. And when she admits to herself that she knows nothing, Mommy, Daddy, what should I do? If I was John, I'd walk out. Twyla, exactly. Her mum and dad may have given their approval, so she ignored John's advice. If she said, should I hang upside down in the nude outside on my porch, Mama, for half an hour, do you think that'd be all right? Oh, I don't see why not, honey. You go ahead and do it. And if he doesn't like it, he should just suck it up. I hate that expression. Every time she says it, it gives me the fucking, what's it my gran used to say? It gives me the willies. I don't like it. Calabria girl, she's not long torso, she's high-waisted. She doesn't know what she fucking is, does she? Vanessa, she can't use the bathroom without first asking her mum and dad if it's okay. Yeah, and how does she do it? I don't understand, John. Lisa has to bide her time on the dresser, do a masculine feminine energy dance, etc., etc. Yet he's willing to go to New York, which he hates, and according to her, he encourages her to buy bag after expensive bag that no one needs. She probably has 100 by now. Is he crazy or is she lying about his tolerance level? I just don't get it. I don't get it either. I really don't. I think she makes him sound a hell of a lot worse than he is, but I just wish he'd put his fucking foot down. Oh yeah, this made me laugh. Right. Maggie said, come on Mary, how can you possibly be a friend to an uneducated Trump clown? But Panda came along and said, Mary relayed her Jules encounter on Lisa's channel. It's been removed, but not before I copied it. And this is what Mary went and ran to tell Lisa. Girl, you don't need to lose any more weight. I mean, you look freaking amazing. But when I first started watching you, I think you weighed 126. Please don't overdo it and make yourself sick. What would we do without our Lisa? Oh, by the way, I just got into it with a woman who evidently makes her money with critiques of you. And she isn't nice at all. I am nice. I'm very nice. Ask anybody here, they'll tell you I'm nice. I've got your back. Right, one, Mary, because I'm sure you're still here. If you're a friend, you would know that she would fucking hate you writing this on her channel page. And if you were a friend, you'd be able to text her and tell her, wouldn't you? So you're obviously not a friend at all. You think you're a friend because she might have answered a couple of your comments under her videos. Oh, Lisa, that looks lovely. Thank you. Yeah, tell me how much of a friend you actually are without telling me you're a friend. I've got your back. I told her she was rude. And if all she had to do was pick apart people more successful than she was, I thought that was sad. How do you know she's more successful than I am? You know nothing about me. She answered me in video form. Yeah, that's how I do my comments. I answer everyone in video form. You're nothing special, Mary. And thinks she cleaned my clock. Who says that? I had to Google what the fuck that meant. How old of a saying is that? Anyway, I told her that you were my friend and that you have never, she accused you of, put people down if they couldn't afford luxury goods. Have you not seen she had a long bag and a sad aura? Have you missed that? Did you miss that one? Like you accused me of missing the odd time she decides to say she isn't a doctor. Why don't you go back and have a look and see? Go back to the beginning of all the videos I've done about Lisa and see the ones where she rips people apart. And don't tell me she doesn't do it. I guess you can tell that she made me very angry. She said you're anorexic, and if I was really a friend, I'd tell you that you're killing yourself. Ugh. I told her that if she was so worried about you, then she should stop criticising you and then having a chat session over it and contact you herself. You never told me to contact her myself. Where did you say that? And how do you know I haven't? Sorry, but she just ticked me off. You look amazing. Yeah, blow smoke up a hole. And I believe you're an intelligent woman who knows her body, if you believe that. I just don't think, my opinion, that you need to get any thinner at your height. 114 gives you a BMI like 18, and a lot of doctors will call you underweight. Just be careful. But I do not think you have an eating disorder. Not at all. Shop till you drop and then tell us about it. So then, Panda said, Mary is her pit bull, ride or die friend, shit show. And I said, I wonder if Mary now realises she's no longer a friend. And she said it had been deleted. And I said, yeah, but if Lisa deleted her comment, not anymore. She's probably blocked Mary as well. Mary, have you been blocked? Have a look. Saw it also. Did you, Cece? I never got to see it in situ, but thanks to Panda, I got to read it. Thank you very much. What a great friend. Ha 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 ha. They're all fucking goofy, aren't they? But that's the thing. If you're a friend of somebody, you don't go on their page like Lada used to get her knickers in a knot over and start telling her stuff there. I sort of get her point. Do you know what I mean? So we all know Lisa's fucked off and that Mary's not a friend or a friend anymore. There you go, Mary. Now you might see the other side of her. Carrie, I just don't understand why you would have videos picking apart someone else so much, then allow people to go on the hate train in the comments. You must make money off it. I think you're so funny and you have so much going on for yourself that you don't need to pick other people apart to show how fun you are. You are funny. Thank you, Carrie. I do it because others have asked me to. And because I want to wake people up to narcissists. The three main people that I do on this channel are all narcs. And I'm highlighting all the things that they do the same, all the lies they tell, so that people don't get sucked in by them. Lisa cares about nobody. She doesn't care about me. She doesn't care about anyone. She doesn't care about her own family. She just does not care. So long as she's doing what she wants to do, then she's happy. I am of no consequence to her whatsoever. And what else would I do, though, Carrie? Be honest. I have my own channel, and nobody wants to watch that. What's it they say? Sex sells, drama sells. So, if they were nice people, I wouldn't do it. How long have you watched Lisa? That'd be interesting to know. Or did you just happen upon this video? Cece, Mary, is that you? God help your friend. Yeah, have you watched Lisa for long? Do you watch Lisa at all? Have you seen any of the signs? But thank you for saying I'm funny. Hang on, let me do that in case she doesn't know. Jennifer, happy birthday. Thank you, Jennifer. It was my daughter. I will pass on your wishes. I used to love watching Lisa around 2018, 2019, 2020. All those years before she got on Carnivore. I cannot believe how drastically different she looks compared to her videos back in the old days. I really found her to be quite pretty, happy and upbeat and sweet back then. This weight loss has taken a toll on her physical appearance, sadly, yeah? It has, and her health, if only she'd listen. Claire, you speaking about her long trousers reminded me of a woman I used to work with. She was coming down the stairs and her trousers caught on her shoes. She fell down the stairs and knocked out all... Ow! She knocked all her teeth out. Oh, man alive. Oh, I bet that fucking hurt. Poor woman. Did she have to have dentures, Claire? Deb, you know you're dealing with a true fashionista when she uses the word junky instead of trendy. She acts like she just got home from Europe. Lisa, you went 4 hours away to Charlotte, frickin' North Carolina. A travel expert you are not. By the way, Jules, you owe me 4 chocolate wombles. If I could ever bloody find them again, you would all have chocolate wombles. Thank you, Deb. Panda. Snooky from the North Carolina shore. More leopard print, please. I thought you were going to say something about the people on that show. Elizabeth, so happy to have you back. Good evening, dear Jules and all my friends. I've had several health issues, including a rather invasive surgery, but all good now and can't wait to jump in. Hugs to everyone. Hugs back at you. We missed you. CC, take care. Hope you're feeling better soon. Beguile me. So happy to see you're okay and back. We all missed you. We did. Wasn't the same without you here. Lisa, is there anything you don't want? Still on the energy trip, I see. Oh, she wants everything. All the time. Every time. Lisa, Tracy must be as common as you, and I'm sure you girls will soon break up. And yes, bored rigid. Wasn't it, though? Lately, it's like, do something interesting, some of you, really. The most interesting video I've done in the past couple of days is watching Merle eat a cheesecake. Elizabeth, she's a magpie. Yeah, so am I, though. I love shiny things. Beguile me, anything shiny. I'm the same. I'm sad. What's it? Jed says I was either Queen of Sheba or a magpie in a previous life. Because guaranteed, you can put a pile of things in front of me and say, which one do you like? I either pick the one that's shine into heaven and back, or the one that's the most expensive, without even trying. Elizabeth, there's something about Mary. Sounds as disturbed as Lisa. She thought she had a friend. She's probably now realised she hasn't got a friend. Quite sad, really. Happy birthday, madam. Thank you, Elizabeth. I will tell her. Lena, like I said, she's an anorexic. She surely is, and she won't admit it. But hey, you know, we've done all we can. We've shouted as loud as we can. Her friend has told her, and if she won't see the light, there's not a lot more we can do, really, is there? Elizabeth, hi, Jules. I remember falling out of my bed once, and guess by whom? My tiny 5-kilo chihuahua, who kept coming closer and closer to me on a very hot summer's night. Keep in mind, I have a king-size bed. I've got Super King, and I still fell out of the damn thing. It's mad, isn't it? Madam only just found out because she came up a minute ago to do something for me. And I said, I wanted her to turn something off because I couldn't lean that way. And I said, it's ever since I fell out of the bed. And she went, oh, you fell out of the bed? I said, yeah, and Daddy wants to get me a bumper for the... She thinks that's really funny. Bumper rails. Her lips are huge with far too much filler. P.S. Everyone does not love you, Lardy. Also, those so-called bracelets are fugly. Something that a teenage boy might wear. Exactly, bits of fucking string. And I bet she paid through the nose for them because she's stupid. Bonnie, hi Elizabeth, we've missed you. Hope you're doing well. The bracelets would drive me crazy with all the string hanging out the back. Yes, they're ugly. Maybe it's just who's wearing them. Bonnie. Doesn't surprise me a bit. No. I knew it wouldn't take her 3 seconds before she got a mirror. Quite sad, really, isn't it? So, but see, she makes up for me. I never look in mirrors, so she takes my share looking at herself. Bonnie, yippee, the bingo card. Happy you're happy it's back. Nikki, I've missed that so much. Cool, I shall do it on every Lardy video. Me too. Shall I put it on Lisa's? See, they weren't too keen on Lisa's. I'll just leave it on Lardy's. Deb, now I get it. How fun. You're welcome. God, I love Jules. Yes, you do. Thank you, Bonnie. Raven, she's got to check her feminine energy daily by making John feel like a man. It's sad, isn't it, though? Elizabeth, artwork. She gets tired of everything after 5 minutes. The thing was, Elizabeth, right, I know you're going to have to catch up. It's the one where she went Paris chic in her office, whatever that's supposed to be. Her interior designer who's never been in the house, who she's now met on her recent trip to North Carolina. She told her to put 2 chairs and a piece of artwork. And so she got up to show us her thing of the day, outfit of the day, and then nearly freaked out because the mirror that was there wasn't there anymore because she'd put this piece of artwork. And I said, countdown to how long before she has the mirror back, and the mirror's back. Big Army says, great to see you, Elizabeth. Me saying about I don't look in mirrors daily. I don't think I brushed my hair this morning. I've just felt it now, and it just feels like I just woke up and let it go. Can you see? Look at that, how much it's grown out. Where are we? Phew, all the way to there. I really need to bleach it again, but I'm no good at doing bits. It's either all or nothing with me. I'm useless with hair. Her bones must be so brittle. God forbid she fell, she'd snap like a dry twig. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I keep saying, and I'm the meanie. Mamacita. Hi, Jules. Always a pleasure to see you in your videos. Thank you. Query, is this narcissistic, moronic, entitled, condescending fuckwit extra infuriating? I think she is. She really got on my wick in that video. So annoying. Ooh! Right. Is that who put... Hang on, just let me read the comment and it'll make more sense, won't it? Instead of trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. This woman, Mary, had no comment about people saying her friend is potentially suffering from an eating disorder, but obviously watched the video and read the comments. If someone accused me of not being a good friend and of sitting by and watching my friend die of an eating disorder, I would certainly not take time out of my day to go back and say that they were entitled to their opinion and God bless them, whilst defending the diet my friend is on and regularly promotes to her tens of thousands of followers. I would either be worried about my friend and evaluating that situation, or so hurt and offended at those comments that I would be defending her and myself. That was a weird reaction from a real friend, in my humble opinion. Exactly, because she is no friend. Frankleberry. I was thinking you were somebody else with the orange D, but they just give you that, don't they? Thank you. Did I? I did. Bonnie, I don't know what happened, but my comment was deleted. How rude. So I will try again. Welcome back, Elizabeth. You were missed. The brace... No, it was there. The bracelets will drive me crazy with those things on the back. Yes, they're ugly, or maybe it's the person wearing them. Sometimes it's happened to me, Bonnie, a lot of times. I'll write a comment and then I'll think, oh, I'll go back and add a bit to it, and then I can't find it. And then they put it up later. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I have a throw that Dennis Basso sold around Christmas years ago. It's great to throw over yourself on chilly nights. See, and years, that's the thing with his stuff. It was made to last. As much as I hate furriers, you're never going to stop them, are you? Especially when there's fuckwits like Lisa buying fur. But yeah, back in the day before I knew that's what he did, I bought that coat off him. I bet I couldn't even pick it up now. It's so heavy. Rosalia, manicure from hell, very cheap taste, and she looks dirty. She gets really mad when people say that. The movie man. Lol, are you hairy, Mary? If anybody knows where that line's from, not you, obviously, the movie man. If anybody else knows what that's a line from, you'll be friends for life. Deb Gordon, you called it, Jules. 2 chocolate wombles for you. Yay! Oh, will you shut up? Can you hear my stomach growling? I wouldn't mind if I had food. Bonnie, great video. I love to laugh. Me too. Too much misery in the world. That's what we need more of, isn't it? Fun. Paul, how about the fact that the 9 and 10-year-old children in Congo do slave work in the mines so this bitch can have a Tesla? Karma, baby. It's the rule. Yeah, see, she doesn't care about kids down mines mining jewellery. She doesn't care about kids in India walking through tons of plastic bottles and fucking beauty blenders because she just throws hers in the bin. She doesn't care. And Everything seems to go right for Teflon fucking coated narcissists. Wonder, Jules, you were talking about your coat and you said it was old and no one would want it. But don't you know it's vintage? That's the vibe. Maybe I could sell it to Lisa. Listen, something is up with John going to the gym every day. There's no way that shriveled up old whatever works out all the time. He's doing something else. They each have secrets. The other doesn't care. Isn't that true? So true. Highly caffeinated. When her kids need help with something, do they have to call their grandparents? I'm sure they do. Mad, isn't it? Epic Mom. That's a great name. Where's Larry? She returned. They stopped filming. Jerk becoming an actor. Larry's back on her channel. She says she's only going to do lives from now on. You'll only ever see her sitting in the same place because she doesn't want the haters to figure out where she's living. And Burke did change his major or minor or whatever when he was in college and started doing drama. And he has had, but he was in, I saw an advert he was in for like Alka-Seltzer for a hungover student and that he's got lots of friends that were doing the filming side of things. So they'll always call on him. You know what it's like. It's who you know. Last I saw, he was working in a bar in New York. He's living in New York and he's getting bit parts here and there. So good luck to the boy. I hope he gets a career out of it in spite of the upbringing he had. Poor lad. Carol, what happened to Ariel, who she loves so much? They went shopping in the Washington, D.C. area, I believe. You got a better memory than me, Carol, but there you go. Another friend that poof, gone. Shirley, still promoting Real First. So disappointing. That's Lisa all over, Shirley. Poor John, clearly worried about her spending. Yep. And he's probably thinking, right, I'm older, so chances are I'll go first, and women tend to outlive men, so I'll probably go first. What the fuck is she going to do then? Because by then her parents will probably have gone and she'll be on her ass. And she knows nothing about anything. And how will she look after herself? He's probably trying to squirrel money away for when she needs it. But then the thing is, if he goes and leaves her money, she'll have it spent in a week. He has her tracked on his phone. No, the reason he's got her on there, Shirley, is because she's a fuckwit and she'd get lost crossing the road. He has to have that to help her out in cases like, oh, John, I'm coming back from 4 hours up the road and I don't know where I am. Help. That's why he has it, because she's a fuckwit and she hasn't grown up yet. She doesn't know how to live like a fucking grown up. She asked the guy if she could buy a candle, I know, to smell like the hotel. Why not go the whole way and ask him if you could buy the hotel bed you slept in? Do you know, when she checks out, they must, surely. Did you see? Yeah. Because I used to work in a hotel. I know what goes on. You know, if she books again, they'll be like, oh, do you remember that woman? She's coming back. Deb, never-ending nutcase. Made me laugh. Shirley, on observation, how terribly sad. Bag ladies. I bet those assistants giggle when they leave the store. Look at them both. They look ridiculous and think a bag will distract the general public into thinking they're in their 20s. Exactly. Or even knowing that the bag's designer and it costs as much as a fucking mortgage payment. I could fall over a designer bag and not know and not care. And most people don't care. That's the thing. There's other people that said to me, oh, have you seen so-and-so and such and such? Like, what's her face? Fucking Snow White. Oh, I feel like I'm interrupting their conversation. Do you remember that video I did a while back? She's the sort of person that should have a load of designer handbags and clothes for going to Ascot Ladies' Day and going to this, that and the other. That's where you bring McDonald's. Really? Why do you need a designer bag? Just buy a dupe. I don't get it. Deb, the Everybody Loves Laurie was creepy, but even creepier is I think she actually believes it. She does. That's what's really sad. She thinks those of us that don't like her don't know her well enough, because if we did, we'd love her. Joyce, Lisa is not a deep thinker, she's an overthinker. Big difference. Very true. Bella, you were on spot, Jules. Thank you. What's a womble? You don't know what a womble is, Bella? Oh, dear. Hang on. Kids' programmes, when I was little, we had the Wombles of Wimbledon. Oh, I don't like Wikipedia. Hang on. They live on Wimbledon Common, and they collect all the rubbish that people throw away. And they make things out of it. And why can I not find a big picture? So there's Uncle Bulgaria and Madame Cholet, and I can't remember any of them. Hang on, let's see. Why are you not typing? And back in the day, you used to be able to get chocolate wombles at Christmas. So, yeah, Madame Cholet, Tomsk, Orinoco, Wellington. Who's that? Right, there we see. I can tell you who they are now. Great Uncle Bulgaria was old and wise. His full name is Bulgaria Coburg Womble. Who knew that? Tobermory was a handyman. Madame Cholet was a chef. Orinoco was lazy and greedy. Wellington, clever and shy. Tomsk, sporty and strong. And Bungo, bossy and excitable. And they lived under a hill. And they came out and they collected all the rubbish and they made stuff out of the rubbish. Well, you could get a womble, a chocolate. They had top 10 hits as well with Remember You're a Womble and a Wombling Merry Christmas and something else. And you could get chocolates, right, made in the shape of a womble. But then they changed it and just made chocolate womble bars, which was annoying. But it's hard to see, isn't it? You used to get a bar of chocolate with a different womble on. So I'm forever on the search of an actual womble. You know, like you can get snowmen at Christmas and stuff. I want a chocolate womble. And that's my prize for anybody who gets to the end of my videos. When we eventually get a womble again, we will all have chocolate wombles. Hope that helped. Pandas in the desert. Jules, oh my God, you predicted it all along. This woman can't help herself. I wonder how she'll explain it, if at all. Maybe she'll think no one will notice, like her nose job. Exactly. She won't show it when she's in the office, but she forgot to shut the door and she didn't realise that we'd be looking over her shoulder and not just at her, because when she looks in the view cam, all she sees is herself. So it serves her right. Vanity. Vanity outed her in the end. Calabria girl. It's brown. And I'm sorry, I don't get brown. She just does, like, and an eyeshadow, she'll just plonk brown. And it's like, really? Cece, oh my God, Jules. Yep, I know who you're talking about. That Dennis Basso. His voice is something, isn't it? I see, or I meant hear him on QVC also. I know, it's weird. He'll be talking, then all of a sudden it just... Yeah, Tech Help was like, who's that weird man on the telly? Donna, Lardy is who is a little scary. Exactly. Waving, thumbs up, heart, praying, 2 cups of tea and coffee. Lol, the close-up of the white one looked like a white shoestring. It did, though. Sorry. You can get them all over the place, these little wish bracelets. But no, she sees something that somebody else has. Bit like other narcissists that we know. And she has to have it, the exact thing. Lindy, God, this woman thinks very highly of herself, doesn't she? Lol. Oh, yeah. As high as you think she thinks of herself, she thinks of herself higher than that. Begami, extremely highly. I know she... Twyla, instead of demanding the car, why didn't she use her feminine energy? Exactly. Maybe she'd say, oh, I didn't know about feminine energy then. Tammy, lol, she's such a bore, isn't she? I know. It's like I hadn't seen the video. Now I wish I hadn't. It's like, why did I even bother doing it? It was such a fucking bore fest. Donna, no, Lisa, you do absolutely nothing, nada, zero to enrich my life. Oh, she thinks she's. What does she think? What do they call them? No, it's gone. Other than mentor, she thinks she's distilling young people with information that they'd never find out on their own because she's lived such a life. Yeah, right, okay, can't drive 4 hours away. What am I calling you? Is it Clara or Claire? Clara. The dance to buy the dresser is because that's coming out of their household money, which is John's money, and all the shit she buys counts as her money from YouTube and her hustle, as she likes to say. But in reality, it's all her money because she's a narcissist and spent her good years being the mummy homemaker in her eyes, and she deserves it all. Exactly. She's even said it, hasn't she? It's my time now. Cece, hey Jules, I actually live about 3 miles away from a cheesecake factory restaurant. I haven't been in years though, as it's in a terrible location by the mall, and finding a place to park a car is challenging. If you were here, I would definitely take you and buy you a whole cheesecake. If you did that, I may never leave, Cece. Thank you. Donna, I have never seen a cheesecake I didn't love. Yes, she's at the Cheesecake Factory. Oh, is that what it is? Cool. Yeah, I was wondering if it was that, but I wasn't sure. Cece, she recorded herself throwing away her kitchen. Yes. And now people feel sorry for her and are giving her cards. Why do people feel sorry for that wasteful old hag? Exactly. Why? And gave her enough for 2 lots. Ballerman, she thinks she's always getting picked on because she's old. Victim. I cannot stand this woman. This woman needs a haircut badly. So do I, Ballerman. Why does she always have to say what everything costs just so she gets pity and PayPal money and gift cards in the post? Exactly. And the thing is, she's not even embarrassed by it. She's quite happy to sit there and e-beg and not even, same as Lardy, and not be embarrassed. I don't understand how they're not embarrassed. Bonnie, the cheesecake did look delicious. Have they always been that expensive? I've no idea, but it did look nice. You got a decent whack of cheesecake, though. Not like here, you get a tiny, weeny little sliver of a thing. I mean, that was huge. That was enough to feed 2 people easy. Behind me, their cheesecakes are pretty expensive. Tasty but pricey, yeah. It's one of those birthday treats or something you do, isn't it? Once a year or whatever. It's not a regular thing. Unless some people have got money to throw away and they can eat everything and never put on any weight, like my cousin Sarah. She was tiddly. She could eat anything. I remember when she first got pregnant with her first little girl, she turned sideways and she looked like she'd eaten a space hopper. There was nothing of her. She was like that from the back. And then she turned around. There was this enormous belly. And I said to her, you're going to explode. Bless her. Deb, very. So inconsiderate of her to showcase something her subs would never be able to afford. Exactly, I never thought of that at the time, but it is. It's rubbing it in their faces. Bonnie, I know, but yet she's just as poor as a church mouse. Oh, that's right. A sweet subscriber sent a gift card. And by the way, her name was Bonnie, but it was definitely not me. Are you sure? Well, thank goodness she didn't smack her lips like someone else we all know. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. She does eat quite quietly. Nikos, love the Cheesecake Factory. I'm amazed how clueless Sully is sitting in a dark parking lot by herself in her car. Zero street smarts. Would anybody want to pick her up, though? I can't see it. They'd walk past and go, no, little old lady eating her cake. Leave her alone. Elizabeth, honey, they'd attack the cheesecake, not Glenda. That's true. Donna, funny how she likes to claim she's the queen of living on Social Security, yet she sits on her car late at night eating cheesecake. Most people on Social Security don't have don't get to have such treats. Gift cards sent by subs. Exactly. Most people that are watching her don't have a car, and they're eking a living out, aren't they? They're eking out what food they've got for the week, and she's just sat there, oh, look what I've got. Cynthia, she is worse than stupid because she doesn't think she is. Pity the fool. Beguile, the Cheesecake Factory has the best fresh wheat bread they bring warm to the table. With oh, don't. Fresh bread and butter and cheesecake all in the same place. Cece, what were you saying? If I come over for it, I'm not leaving. I'm not. I refuse. I'm staying there. Ugh. Yeah, I'm a bit of a carb monster too. Diabetes doesn't like it much, but hey ho. At 26:38, jump scare. No, not everybody.
Everybody loves Lori.
Doesn't she sound like some sort of serial killer? Classy lady. TikTok. All the makeup influencers have provided videos on all the new MAC lipsticks and liners. Poor Nars, what a terrible representative for them. Long jeans, dangerous, and she really doesn't go anywhere. She's becoming someone who buys the same thing and says the same thing over and over again. Just everything in black. Yep. Have they changed much, classy lady? The lipsticks and lip liners from Mars, I was going to say then, from MAC. Because I know they've redone them all. Are they that much different? Shan! If I could have used the US side of Amazon, I'd have sent you one that plays. Still makes me smile every time I see it make an appearance. Thank you, Shan. That would have been funny. I wonder if we have them this side. I might have a look. See if we've got a play invite. We're talking about a violin, in case you hadn't figured it out. Deb, the last thing she needs is cheesecake. She's already obese. Can't take a 6-foot walk without losing her breath. Elizabeth, not a great lover of cheesecake, but they do look delicious. Oh, I'll have yours then, Elizabeth. You don't know what you're missing out on. Amazing, you couldn't buy your own, but Bonnie sent you a gift card. What is it with narcissists? All seem to have eating peculiarities, either stuffing their face or half starving themselves. Exactly. They're all weird, aren't they? Deb says you're 100% on point. What is up with me today? Deb. Jules, loved your reference of her imaginary life where she pretends she was a mum and a wife and a cook. Exactly, you lot filled me in. I know now. She's lying through her teeth. Elizabeth, is it me or am I the only one who doesn't eat in the car? P.S. The pearly gates are closed to narcs. Oh, I hope so. No, but then I've never had my own car to drive. But if I had my own car, I wouldn't eat in it. I don't know what it is. Lardy does it. Lisa does it. Merle does it. I don't get it. I mean, I understood why Lardy used to do it. She used to secretly eat in the car and then go home and eat again. But Lisa has to have her me time. Like she doesn't have enough fucking me time as there is already. But no. Then your car smells of whatever it was you ate. No. Deb, her car is pure filth, fast food trash, old French fries, used passes to the local casino and empty bottles of soda. I nearly read that as vodka. The pearly gates are closed. Gosh, I missed your hilarious snarky comments. Exactly. It's good to have her back, isn't it? Her poor subs can only afford to eat one meal a day and she chooses to eat a luxurious piece of expensive cheesecake. Talk about her Chinese takeout and the ability to afford a car and its upkeep. Completely void of empathy. Empathy? What's that? She's never heard of the word, Deb. The last thing she needs is a piece of cheesecake. She's obese. We've just read that one, haven't we? Merle chose a busy Saturday to have her oil changed when she has nothing to do on the weekdays and complains about being cold for over an hour. How about the folks who can't afford to heat their homes? Exactly. Can't afford a car. But I just hate that fucking. Someone else said it earlier on about being the victim. Oh, they thought I'm old, so they did. No, they obviously had a system at hand. Whinger. Justin, who's sicker, you or her? Yuck to both of you. It's her. I vote her. Her. It's not me. It's her. Deborah, I hope Lisa is happy now that Trump was elected. She supports him. Well, we don't know who she supports, and I'm not really going to dive into the politics of things, Deborah. It's all fucked, whatever country you're in. Anyone on the naughty step? No. So we got to the end. Thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.